Hello everybody and welcome back again to Let's Play Fallout New Vegas. I am playing the Dead Money DLC and I have collected 2 of my 3 followers and there's one more to go. But before I head out to look for my final companion, I would like to try to talk to Christine, our latest addition. And I'm using the word talk very loosely here, because I predict it's going to be like this. She's going to make confusing hand gestures. I will frantically try to keep up reading the subtitles, and then hopefully Hera will translate what Christine actually meant. But yeah, let's see if we can talk to her. Christine raises an eyebrow. Okay. Do you know how to get out of here? I have a medicine skill check. Oh yeah, I have quite a few pieces of dialogue here. So again, I hope I can just ask all of these questions. So, do you know how to get out of here? She points in the direction of the main gate, then points at your collar, shakes her head and locks her hand around her neck. Then her hand lashes outwards, fingers splayed, and she rolls her eyes back. After a second, she turns back to you and shakes her head. Okay, I think she wants to tell me that you can't leave because of the collar, which is what I already knew. So once the collars are gone, we can just leave. As far as I know, that's what's going on here. She nods slowly as if thinking, then she raises an eyebrow, looks skeptical, then shrugs. She points downwards, makes a circle around her, then back to the same spot, and then her finger drifts circling and she makes a mock frown. Why is this so fast? Why? I mean, to be fair, reading it out aloud takes a little bit longer than just reading it for yourself, so I guess the text wasn't supposed to be read out aloud. But it wouldn't have killed them to make the text, like, permanent and you have to click to skip to the next part, or just keep it on the screen for a few seconds longer. But okay, again, I'm relying on Hera to translate what Christine is trying to say here. You're saying it'll be difficult to return here if we leave. Okay, apparently my perception helps me understand her. She shakes her head, points at herself, then points at you, nods. Okay, to return here if I leave. I mean, what's the difference? She nods. Okay. But not you. I'm not entirely sure what she's getting at, but let's just continue the questions. She nods once. Why can't you find your way back? Yeah, you would think that if I can come back, you could too. Not that I would want to come back here, because I hate this place. So, once I completed this haste, I'll be out of here if I can. She slowly shakes her head. She points at the ground and moves each leg outwards, straddling the place where she's pointing. You aren't going to leave. Okay, so why do you want to stay here? She nods. Are you trying to break into the casino? So you're after the treasure then. Why would you want to stay here of all places? Yeah, that's what I would like to know. She frowns, makes a mock motion of a loading gun, then hefting it to her shoulder and taking aim at something in the distance. Then she pauses, making a sweeping circle, and puts her arms in a circle around it, as if covering it. Ooh, I guess my perception isn't good enough to understand that. That's a pity. Maybe I'm going to use this option anyway and see if I get anything out of that. She looks frustrated, then makes a dismissive wave. Look here, I'm trying my best. I'm trying my best to understand her and keep up with that ridiculously fast subtitle. But okay, apparently I can't continue this because I lack the perception. I mean, I have some mentats. I'm not sure if that would help me. Maybe I can increase my perception enough to repeat the dialogue and then pass that skill check. I will have to check that later. But until then, I have other questions. She looks exasperated, then waves her hand in a circle in front of her. I know you're getting annoyed at this, but I have a lot more questions. So, we have a medicine check here. Those facial scars weren't done by the auto doc. The throat scar was. Okay. Yeah, I mean, this one does look different than the one on her face. These look older. And this one looks relatively new. But why did the auto dog cut her throat? Was it because it was malfunctioning, so it was just an accident? She nods slowly, then puts her hand in front of her throat, closes it slowly, then points at you. I can't restore your voice. We'd need a real auto dog to do that. I don't understand why they shaved you bald. That doesn't really have any connection to her throat, but okay. Yeah, I'm afraid I can't restore your voice. She shivers slightly and shakes her head. Alright, sorry, can't help you. I don't understand why they shaved you bald. I feel that this is like a minor issue in this whole situation, but okay, let's ask it. Christine looks blankly at you. She touches her head, smiles, then shakes her head. Well, maybe she actually likes it. Maybe she did it herself. Yeah, so you cut your own hair off. I actually kind of understood that. So you cut your own hair off. She waves her hand, then shakes her head. She then nods in the direction of the casino. Okay. No, wait. I want to hear this. You were bald before. Okay, so she's basically trying to tell me this is not important. Let's continue with the actual subject matter, which is the casino. But apparently I can be persistent and keep asking about her shaved head for some reason. She nods with an exasperated look, then makes a circle with her hands, repeats it twice more, then raises her hand and she puts her hands in front of her, then makes a motion with her hands as if writing something. Okay. You were a Brotherhood of Steel scribe. Huh. Wait, that's the Brotherhood of Steel symbol, right? You're a scribe. It's interesting that I have this option. I mean, this is like a special dialogue option for the Brotherhood, but it's not like I'm a member or anything, so I'm not sure why I'm getting this option. Maybe because I'm in good standing with them and have learned a bit about them. And I mean, I think we already knew that she was from the Brotherhood, because I assume that this is the same person that we heard about in the other DLC. I mean, Christine is not a very uncommon name, but it would be kind of strange if they used this name twice in this game. So I guess this is a person who was at Big Mountain, and I believe she was there because she was actually looking for Father Elijah, right? If I remember correctly. Okay, so you were a Brotherhood of Steel scribe. She nods, looks impressed. How the hell did you get out here? Were you looking for something? Were you researching something? Yeah, I mean, she was at Big Mountain to look for Elijah, I believe. So maybe that's why she came here as well. Shakes her head and makes a motion of two fingers walking. Okay, so she was looking for a person, right? You were over the moon. You were looking for someone. Wherever you were, it was hot out. This charade shit is driving me crazy. It kinda is, but I'm doing my best here. Yeah, I think she was looking for someone. She nods and raises a finger. A robot, a man or a woman. Well, again, I couldn't really get this from her gestures, but since I found her recordings at Big Mountain, I think I know who she was looking for. She nods, she makes a motion with her hands around her chin, drawing it down, and then she raises her hands and clenches them in the sky. An angry bearded man. I guess that would be a proper description of Father Elijah. She points at your Pip-Boy. Right, because I have like these recordings of Father Elijah on my... Yep, that's what it is. You were looking for a man in a vault. You were looking for a vault boy. The man on the Pip-Boy holotape, Elijah. Yep, so it's the person from the other DLC, and she was there to look for Father Elijah, and now she ended up here. She nods, looks concerned, taps the side of her head and expands her hands. Someone smart. Again, I would not be able to get that from her gestures, but okay. She nods, then circles her ear. Her ear. And nuts. Oh, now I understand the gesture. So it's not really her ear, but more like her head, or the side of her head. Yeah, I guess smart and nuts would also describe Father Elijah. She nods, frowns. Speech 50. Sounds like it's pretty important to you to find this person. Apparently so. She frowns, raises two fingers and has them walk together. Then she looks down on the two fingers and her face becomes angry. Then she chops her hand down and draws the two fingers apart. One of the fingers she points at herself. Okay, yeah, I think I kinda understood that. He cut you off from someone. Yeah, I think that's what I got from this gesture as well. She nods. Family, husband. Well, this is my only option, so was it family? She frowns, shakes her head, and even more so at husband. Okay, I think I understood that. Yeah, it's not a husband, it's a girlfriend. She hesitates, then waves her hand. You were more than girlfriends, lovers. That's at least the impression that I got from this. She nods and looks at you a little surprised. What, you think I don't understand love? Give me a little credit. Well, I guess it's possible that Hera may come across as a little bit unemotional. I mean, she's all into tech and science and all of that kind of stuff, and she likes robots. So maybe she's not the most emotional person. I mean, I'm not the most emotional person either. But you can give me a little bit of credit. I think I understand what you're talking about here. She raises an eyebrow, looks at you. I understand how important a loved one can be. Whatever love is transitory or ended in gunfire. I mean, Hera didn't have a whole lot of luck with love in this game so far. The only person who showed any interest was the crazy arena lady, and that was pretty transitory. But I'm pretty sure she can understand how important a loved one can be. She nods slowly, studying you. She seems to be gauging you again. She makes a slow circle motion, after a moment taps her wrist. I think she's getting impatient. But I had other questions. She frowns and cups her hand to her ear. Okay, you're listening? Okay, how did you end up in the auto dock? Yeah, that's what I would like to know. She moves her finger in a circle, frowns, and drags her hand down over her eyes. She raises them again, points to you. But it wasn't me. I didn't take you there. Yes, I didn't bring you there. Did you get gassed like I did? Probably. I mean, Elijah was talking about traps that he, set to bring people here to fulfill his commands. So I guess the same thing happened to her. Although I'm not sure why she ended up in an auto dock with a cut throat and I didn't. So that's kind of weird. She nods. She raises an eyebrow, points at you, makes a circle, then points at your feet. What about my feet? Did you circle the area, or you want to know how I got here? Okay. Again, I'm glad that Hera has more skill in deciphering her gestures. She smiles, nods. Well, she repeats the circle motion again. This time she lowers her hand and circles her fingers inward. Still pointing at the ground between you two, she raises an eyebrow. Yeah, I thought that I was able to tell my story now, but then she had more dialogue that I didn't expect. Followed a radio signal here, a woman's voice. Yeah, I got a little bit too curious. She waits. After a second, she raises her eyebrow again. I guess she wants to hear more details. I was curious where it led. Yep, that's pretty much it. Needed supplies, thought it might lead me somewhere interesting. Yeah, I thought it might lead somewhere interesting. I wasn't really in dire need of any supplies, so that's not it. Thought I may have stumbled on an old world treasure cache. Looking to start life as a prospector, figured this place was a good place to start. No, I think in the end I was just curious. She looks at you for a second, studying you, then nods. Okay, apparently she accepts that. She points at you, then points at the casino and slowly shakes her head, then points in the direction of the main gate. If I could leave, I would. Yeah, I can't because of the color. Me, what about you? Are you saying it's one or the other? Yeah, I would leave if I could. She looks at you for a moment, glances at your color, shrugs. Then she lightly grabs her neck with both hands, holds it for a moment. Then her hands fall away. She looks at you, looks at the exit and nods. What about you? Are you saying it's one or the other? Yeah, what about you? She slowly shakes her head, then points at the ground. So you want to stay here? You're not going to leave. Yeah, I can't believe you'd want to stay here. Why? She frowns, glances in the direction of the casino, then the exit, then back in the direction of the casino. She shrugs. Without strength or conviction, she isn't looking at you when she does. So, I'm not sure if she really knows why she wants to stay here, but I guess it has something to do with the casino. Okay. She looks exasperated and waves her hand in a circle in front of her. Yeah, it doesn't seem that she really wants to hear all my questions, but I'm going to ask them anyway. Do you know what those machines around the villa are? What machines are we talking about? Christine shakes her head, then pauses and makes a small circle with her thumb and forefinger. She points at you and makes a motion of putting something in her palm. You want a small circle. Here's a Sierra Madre chip. I'll need that back. Oh, we're talking about the vending machines. Okay. We really don't have time for magic tricks right now. I'm pretty sure that's not what she's getting at. Okay, I'll give you a chip. She examines the chip for a second, raises it to her eye, then turns it to the side, gauging its diameter and width. She runs a finger over the surface, slowly checking the engraving. She then tosses the chip back to you. Then she pretends to look around, sees something on the floor, then pretends to bend down and pick it up. Then she looks at you once more. Okay, again, I'm glad that Hera can understand this. You can scrounge more somehow. Okay, more chips? She smiles and nods. She stands still for a second and stops and slowly makes a motion of bending down and scooping something up. Then she holds the imaginary object in her hand as if heavy and puts it in front of her as if on a table. She then hefts what looks like a small box and pulls it on the top of the object, looks at it and... okay, again, let's just have Hera translate it. You can make more of those at a workbench with the right materials. That's convenient. She smiles and nods. She points at your Pip-Boy, makes a motion of opening it up and removing something from it. She then raises her hand and makes a motion of smashing it, holding up the remains. You need a battery, a fission battery, and scrap metal. And you can counterfeit the chips. Okay. I mean, scrap metal is, you know, somewhat common. I've seen several pieces of scrap metal and picked them up. I'm not sure if I've found a fission battery so far, so it's not going to be quite so easy to make more chips without that. Okay. She nods, impressed, then she points at you, then her, and makes a circle. Can you teach me how to do it? That would be awesome. She nods, she then makes a series of hand motions to represent weight and amounts enough so you think you could do it on your own. Okay, here we go. Christine has taught you the coin operator perk, allowing you to make ceramic chips, metal slugs at workbenches using fission batteries and scrap metal. Okay, I guess that might be useful if I ever find a fission battery. Okay, yeah, she's still exasperated, but I will continue to ask relentlessly. Intelligence 7. Can't you communicate some other way? Can you write? That's actually a very good question. It would make this communication a lot easier. Christine frowns and pauses and traces one of the scars on her head with her finger. She then makes a motion as if picking up a pencil, tries to write, then shakes her head. Something to do with the surgery. Okay, so not only did they remove your vocal cords, but they also operated on your brain so you can't write anymore. What? Why? She pauses and draws a jagged symbol like electricity in the air, then puts on an odd staring face. She keeps a blank face for a second, then slowly blinks, looks around. She looks at her hand, shakes them and lets them go limp. Okay, that's a specific form of brain surgery using electrodes pre-war. Huh. Again, why would anyone want to do that? She nods slowly and then makes the motion of typing and drawing X's in the lines in the air, and then gives a thumbs up. Oh, I have never seen a dialogue option with that perk before. You can still do math, that's good to hear. So she can calculate stuff, but she can't write. Interesting. She nods and smiles. Okay, I may have more questions for you. She looks exasperated. Yeah, that's the same dialogue again. What weapons are you skilled at? Yeah, that would be useful to know once I take you into my party. Christine draws a jagged lightning bolt in the air, pantomimes throwing a grenade, and then pulls an imaginary knife from behind. Then she moves her feet shoulder width apart, holds hands up in a martial arts stance, and turns. She then holds one pistol up, takes aim as if sighting along the barrel, and does a single shot, ends with a nod. Okay. Energy weapons, explosives, melee, unarmed, and guns. So, basically everything. Right? You seem like you've been well trained. Yeah, so you can basically use any kind of weapon. That's good. She nods once. Alright, is that all? Okay, I can take her into my team now. The question is, do I want to do it now or maybe later? I mean, I have to dismiss God first anyway, before I can take her along. But okay, nice talking to you, I suppose. Right, so now that we did that, I guess we will head out to our next location. But, I mean, there's like some unexplored territory over here that I would still like to check out. And I think I'm actually going to keep God in my party, at least for this quest, and once I've gathered all my followers, I will mix up the team a little bit and, you know, take someone else along. But yeah, for now, let's just look around a bit. I mean, I don't specifically need that, I guess. But I gotta make sure I look at all the various places. I feel that some of these fountains keep replenishing the chips. Anyway, I have seen some
Wish I had a stealth boy instead of this bear trap.
enemies on my map, so let's be careful. Ooh, meeting people. Of course, that is a skill that I don't need to increase whatsoever.
This gate to the Sierra Madre is sealed, locked, for now. Do as I say and it won't be locked for much longer.
Right, that's the exit, but we can't exit. Okay, let's
It's your own fault.
Let's check out this area now, because I think this is the one I haven't fully explored yet. I hear noises. However, they sound more like roaches than these ghost harvesters. So hopefully I can just finish them off. Yep, it's just one of these little bugs. So I guess I can use the VATS with the melee weapon as well. There we go. And yeah, there's even more coins just floating around. And another enemy in that direction. But first let's make sure we have completely checked out this place. What do we got here? Oh! Oh! Finally! Finally a weapon that can use the 308 rounds, but now I'm over encumbered. What a pity. I guess I will just give some stuff to God, like some of these armors. I mean, he's probably not going to wear them, but I might want to give the assassin's suit to Christine later.
All of your weapons will do, and your stims.
And I guess I don't really need all of the pistols either, so I'm just going to give him a bunch of stuff so I can have a little bit more space in my inventory. And yeah, I think if you take this as well, then I will be fine.
Almost got away. Then the idiot's hunger screws it up.
Yeah, he's not actually using any of the armor or weapons that I gave him. Now let's have a look at that rifle we just found. How good is it compared to my hollow rifle? It's actually not bad. Damage 35. It's certainly better than like the little police pistol I'm currently using. A little bit anyway. So maybe I'm actually going to make a bit of ammo for this one, if I need to. For now, let's just keep the pistol. But it's good to know that I have a few more options now. Because the ammo situation is a little bit disconcerting. I feel that
almost got away.
The people who made this DLC have been playing too much Resident Evil when they made this. I mean, come on, limited ammo, enemies that come back from the dead unless you stab them. That's like a summary of Resident Evil 2, right? Anyway, what's going on in here? I see an enemy, but it's not the hologram. Can I actually talk to you? Hang on a second. The flickering hologram stares at you expectantly. Do you have anything I can buy? Well, let's see. Oh, yes. But I have no money and he doesn't have any money. So that's kind of pointless. Or maybe we can trade some stuff. I don't know. I would be interested in the stim packs. And I guess the energy cells. So 180 caps. So can I give you some stuff that has like similar value? I don't really have that much valuable stuff to begin with. But I mean, I gave some stuff to God, so I may need that back.
All of your weapons will do, and your stims.
I mean, the bear trap fists are surprisingly valuable, so maybe I can use some of that to trade. I mean, I'm not even entirely sure if this is going to work, but I gotta try, right? Okay, so you will give me that, and I will give you Bear Trap Fist. Okay, this actually may work out. I guess I can give him another one, although this is more valuable than what he actually needs. Maybe I can find something that is more in his area of price. I mean, 2 of these would come pretty close. And I guess I need another one. Okay. And let's give him one of the knife spears. Okay, so now I should be able to confirm this, right? Okay, okay, that worked. So I can't actually buy anything, but I can try to trade stuff. That's nice. Oh, we actually have some more useful stuff lying around here. Right. Now let's see if we can find anything else. Didn't I, like, get a code that can turn outfits into chips? Return outfit item. This is restricted dispenser code for use in the vending machine that allows the user to return the selected items for Sierra Madre chips. Okay, well, in that case I will take these outfits and I guess I will see if I can use them on one of these machines. I mean, I think there was a machine not too far away. Like there's one nearby here. Okay, let's give this a try. So, can I return? Yes, I can return the outfits. Okay, that's useful. I mean, they don't give me a lot of stuff in return, but at least I know I can use them. So maybe I should make a few of these 308 rounds. I have a decent amount of chips, so I feel I can afford to convert a few of them. Alright. So this is already looking a little bit better now, I suppose. Right. I mean, it's still not a lot of ammo, but I'll take it. Let's equip this one on number 5. There we go. Okay. My situation is slightly improving. Anyway, I think there may have been more to that shop.
Maybe I'll tear it off your arm, wear it on my neck.
So let's go back and see if we can find anything else. Oh, cash register. That's just the same code again. Okay, don't really need that. Okay, let's check out the upstairs as well.
Got away. Then the idiot's hunger screws it up.
Cigarettes are useful. Can return them. I mean, the scrap metal is useful too, but I'm already starting to get over encumbered, so just going to leave it here. I can still, you know, come back and pick it up. Yes, I will take all the outfits, I suppose. And all the money. Okay, this is the end of it. This is where I came from. And this is a new place. I haven't been here yet. I just keep clicking on the beds, hoping that I can sleep in them, but
Tear it off your arm. Wear it on
apparently
my
this
neck.
place won't allow me to sleep. Okay. That is kinda useful. I mean, the ammo, I definitely take the ammo. And I can make more ghost sights. So what exactly does the ghost sight do? I want to give this a try. I mean, I can make more of them.
Almost got away.
Okay, it turns everything green.
Hunger screws it up.
It's kind of like a night vision, I suppose.
Wish I had a stealth boy instead of this bear trap.
I mean, you can see some items a little bit better. Oh, we have a hard lock. That's the reward I get for a hard lock. Disappointing. Disappointing.
It's your own fault you're here. Couldn't leave well enough alone.
Right. So I think we're done with this place. Oh, hang on a second. There's even more chips on top of this. Okay, let's leave again. Also, how long is this ghost vision going to last? I'm going to assume it's going away on its own at some point, right?
Then the idiot's hunger screws it up.
And there's a door over here. Oh. Yep, there's poisonous gas out here. Oh, I can see like another of these secret stashes over there. But I mean, I can't run through poisonous clouds, so I have to find another way to do this. Okay, so where exactly am I now in relation to my destination? Let's have a look at the map. Residential district. Okay, yeah, that's where I have to go, right? All right, let's just head for our destination now, and let's find
Maybe I'll tear it off your arm.
Dean Domino, or whatever his name is. I'm still seeing that one enemy on my compass, but not sure where it is or what it is. I mean, it's gotta be somewhere in this direction. Not seeing anything so far.
Tastes like copper or old world gold.
We got a door over here. I'll come back to that in a second. Oh, I think it's another ghost harvester. Yep, I can see it now. I was kind of hoping that maybe the ghost vision would make the ghost harvester more visible, but that doesn't seem to be the case. So it's not making them glow or something. Also, the ghost vision actually does last quite a long time. I mean, I'm going to assume that it will eventually go away. Okay, here we go. Anyway, before we continue in that direction, let's check out this place. Alright, take the red X. And all of this is pretty empty. I don't think I really need the dirty water unless I'm getting really desperate. Alright, now gotta take care of that ghost harvester. Again, I'm inclined to just have God take him down.
There tastes like copper.
Oh, I see. This is the place we have to go to. So I guess we could just ignore the ghost harvester over here. Then again, I would kind of like to know what's going on in that part of the map. If anything. Alright. I think he hasn't noticed us yet, so maybe I can get in a few good hits. Alright. That was a good hit. I think God should be able to take him down now, right? And I will make sure he's actually dead. Alright. That was decent enough. I There's another enemy.
That Pip-Boy. Maybe I'll tear it off your arm. Wear it on my neck.
And there's even more stuff going on here. Fixing things. And a wrench. And wonder glue. And duct tape. These are all kinda useful items. And there's a workbench. Do I need to craft anything? I can make more magazines, for example. Yeah, I feel the Programmer's Digest would be the one that is actually useful, because it's going to be useful if I need to hack any very hard locks. So maybe I'm going to make a few more of those. I hope that's going to be enough. I can't recycle anything. And I already have one repair kit, so I'm not sure if I really need to make another one right now. But okay, a butter knife. I should maybe start stashing some stuff near the fountain. I mean, there is like a garbage can in the vicinity, so I can probably put some stuff in there that I don't really need to carry with me all this time, but that I might want to use later.
It's your own fault you're here. Couldn't leave well enough alone.
Oh, these are quite a few chips over here. Okay, we got another door over here. And another enemy somewhere in that direction.
Right
Salida del Sol. Okay.
Leave the Salida del Sol gate alone. You're not done with the villa yet, so don't stray.
Okay, so this is a place I have to go to later.
It's your own fault you're here. Couldn't leave well enough.
Okay, don't need any of that. So let's try to... Okay, it's yet another ghost harvester. Again, since he hasn't noticed us, I might be able to get in a few good kill hits.
Finished here.
There we go. And now let's finish him off.
Pip-Boy. Maybe I'll tear it off your arm. Wear it on my neck.
I don't need any more of those, I'm pretty sure. Alright, this seems to be the end of this place. However, there's like a door. Going to check this out too. Oh, hey! Another secret stash. I always love to find these. More ammo. Okay, this is a good place. And even more useful stuff over here. Right. Anything else around here? Yeah, I can't do anything about the very hard locks unless I find
Pip-Boy.
a locksmith reader.
Tear it off your
But then I would first duplicate the magazine a few times so I can use it later. But then again, I always just end up being disappointed when I open a lock because there's never really anything that I really need, so I honestly don't think I'm really missing out on a lot of stuff here. Oh! Well, I haven't seen this. This is clearly a trap. Let's disarm it. Yeah, I mean, this was supposed to trigger, I guess? Where is this going to lead anyway? Is this not where I came from? So, I guess I may have triggered this without actually noticing. Well, that just happened.
Maybe I'll tear it off your arm. Wear it on my neck.
Okay, I think I have pretty much... Ooh, I will take this. Unarmed. This might come in handy, I suppose, if I use one of these bear trap weapons. They might count as unarmed. But yeah, I think I have fully explored this map now, so I think I'm going to make a cut here now, and in the next episode we will actually go and leave for the residential district. I will probably go back to the fountain and try to drop off some stuff, because I don't really need all the items in my inventory. I can return a few of them, and I can just leave a few of them behind in some random container. So I have a bit more inventory space before going into the next area. But yeah, I think this is a good place to make a cut. As usual, thank you for watching and see you again next time.